Ommmmmm. Welcoming everybody. Ezra, Lisa B, Mani, Sharma, Terry, Guru, Jared is here too. Mani. Are we ready for the vibes? How vibey we trying to get today? Don't know. Let's see here. Naomi Pachamama. Two microphone has returned. Welcoming Ellie, Michaela. Henry's up in here too. Nice to see you. Jennifer Hart. We're on YouTube vertical today. Gotta get with the program, you know. I hope you enjoy the sound. Thank you for subbing, if you did. Poison Slash, nice to see you here. Breathing in, be aware that you're breathing in. Breathing out, be aware that you're breathing out. Have you read the Tio? Not sure what the Tio. The Tao, yeah. That's what I assume. I have the Tao, the Ching. I'm drinking tea right now, so in about 30 minutes, it's gonna get lit in here. I just took a good nap from a long day. And so, green jasmine jade green tea mixed it. Mixed with Longjing, Dragon Well. Welcoming Timmy Time, Tyler. Do you mind if I'm a girl? This stream is more about you having a good time and relaxing with yourself. It's okay that you... of course you can be welcoming Sylvan. You can be anyone and be here. Just be yourself. We got Huma here. Some people question me how I do it, how I deal with a lot of people and make it peaceful. Because we do have a high level of traffic in this stream and a lot of peace. It's difficult to achieve, but with love, with the universal presence, anything is possible. There you go. I think this is a bit more natural. Of course, when you're a spiritual content creator, sometimes people expect a lot from you. A lot of people expect many things from me. Testing the audio a little bit here. Have you had lemon balm, passion flower tea? Not really. I mainly stick to Vietnamese. I mainly stick to Chinese, Japanese, Taiwanese tea because I like the way the energy in these type of style of drinking tea. That's the kind of tea I drink. Sometimes I would drink lavender tea, welcoming pink quartz, Tenzin. Right, I mess with lavender tea sometimes, but not really, only because I like to control my sleep. And if I be drinking lavender tea, if I end up drinking too much, I end up sleeping too long. I'm not trying to sleep too long. I'm trying to get good sleep so I can wake up and serve humanity, Thank you, Andromeda. I just got the message earlier. I ignored it because I heard you don't DM yet. We have a permanent... Scammers are DMing you. Right. If I turn my DMs on, I will I will let you know to receive messages. Because sometimes you have something on your heart, and I read it to the community. Sometimes you have a big paragraph to, like, you want to open up to the community, and then I let people send me what's on their heart in a big block of text through private messaging, and then I read it on the stream. Some people want it off stream, but I'm already streaming 10 to 12 hours a day. If I'm live with you, we can do the work together live. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Yeah, many people trust what we do in here, so again, thank you for trusting what we do in here, because I'm just a bald guy who care about people's happiness, but I care about the results. Caring about people's happiness but no result, that's not good enough. But when people in the community are quitting substance and feeling more joy, and it's not me, it's you do it, right? You're doing it. Hey, welcoming brother Mike, Zen Master Mike. Thank you for your work on TikTok and online, helping your brothers and sisters. I got about 3 lifetimes of karma left. Thank you for all the gifts, by the way, Selim. Yeah. I'm very selective of who I'm impressed by people's dedication. When I see people committed, it's a rare thing. Right? It's not uncommon, it's rare, because many people have dreams that they don't commit to. So when I see people showing up and doing their part consistently, I respect that. Right? When I see you jump on a live stream, I'm like, it means you're doing the best, you're doing your part. And when I see people, because it requires us doing our part to change the world for the better. Not waiting for the world to change. Waiting for the world to change, baby, baby. And of course, I hope nobody get jealous, but God told me to send Guru Jared a singing bowl. So one's coming tomorrow, Brother Jared. So, and you know why? Because Brother Jared is pretty consistent live streaming. So that's why I'm trying to support it, And so now he got two bowls. One baby one and a larger baby one. Right? Because all the things that I get, all the things that we're blessed with, is to, once we've been blessed, bless other people. Right? He has a baby one like this, or maybe smaller than this, and he's getting one like this. Right? I was like, when I saw his singing bowl, like, I never seen a singing bowl that small. And God's like, well, give him a little upgrade. We'll give him. Of course, on a side note, it's from Amazon, and it's coming with a little, what do you call it? It's coming with a little ding. What's that wand called where you tap it? The thing that you were playing, Master Mike? Ding. I really been doing the work on forgiving my dad. Thank you for your story about your mom. You're welcome. Well, I'm here to be vulnerable with you because vulnerability leads to forgiveness. Teaching it, right? Yeah. It's like a little, not the mallet, the actual, what's the rod thing? The thing that it's the tuning fork. It comes with a baby tuning fork. And I'm like, yeah, yo, why not just, that's a great gift. Because the master teaches us to give a good gift. You know, I don't know how about gift giving, but the master, my teacher, is very good at giving gifts. I didn't grow up getting a lot of gifts, so I had to learn from the master how to give good gifts, you know. Of course, as we progress and grow as I make more money, I'm trying to get people nicer singing bowls, you know what I'm saying? Welcoming Crystalline Alchemist. Because you know why? The art, sound healing meditation, it's effective and fun because the modern world has become more about material. It's okay that we like material, but use that material thing to create peace. Instead, sometimes we get more material and we're still unhappy. Right? When you get a little singing bowl like this, and you actually use it, you may have a whole gigantic set, right? But it starts with one baby bowl. This little bowl, the little bowl that you have, Brother Jared, that little bowl, that's like a seed, the idea. You're like, I'm inspired by this spiritual stuff, and I'm going to invest in a baby bowl. And from that baby bowl, maybe you get a tingsha. And then some bald guy say, I see you have a tingsha and a baby bowl, but that baby bowl need a brother and sister. And so somehow you get another one. But with what you have, the baby bowl, this baby bowl, you learn to reach a deep state of peace and joy with the baby bowl. Because you learn to listen to your baby sing. Because you're grateful for what you have. Yes, even though there are more amazing tools, but what you got is your blessing, right? Eventually that baby bowl mature. I just got gifted a guitar from someone who I helped get sober. Hey, shout out to Sister Jules. Right. Just like your faith, when you first learn to connect with your faith, It's like a baby faith. I don't even know if universe thingy is even real. I don't know if all this real or not. But I just want to feel happiness. That's like a baby bowl, you know. I don't know how to be happy, but I'm willing to find out. Because I'm done being sad. And I'm tired of being miserable all the time. I'm ready to be happy. When you start saying I'm ready to be happy, you plant like a little seed. Sad is exhausting, yeah. Tune your singing bowls, y'all, with the tuning fork. Says Huma. And when you start to believe in yourself, in the beginning, you lose faith quite a bit. Because you have to keep watering that seed of happiness with gratitude and thanksgiving and optimism and have an open mind about love and happiness, or you can just go back to your old ways and call the plug and get the grass and get caught up in a loop of addiction or whatever our thing is, you know. The old ways. Hey, yo. I need that strong stuff. Yeah. What they call it? Cosmic skunk? Yes. Two of them, please. I did not mean to start doing stand-up comedy. I told y'all in 30 minutes it's about to get lit. Okay. Tea kicking in already. Okay. How does the crystal bowl differ from Tibetan bowl energetically? The Tibetan bowls are more grounding, and the crystal bowls are more uplifting, right? Because you can say that just the way they sound, they're lower, and when you hear the crystal, it's like because when you hear it, it's like a higher frequency. So I call them angelic crystal bowls because they help you connect to the higher frequency. But of course, unless you got a gigantic bowl this big, that go right? When you have the regular size, they do. And so they both work. Okay, you can use crystal bowls to ground too, but you have to learn how to play it in a grounding way, which means not too loud and not too fast. So when you learn to operate a crystal bowl, right? Many people play crystal bowl too loud, but they don't learn to control the reverberation. When you learn to control the reverberation, it grounds you, centers you. But when you play fast and noisy, it's too much fire energy. It's uplifting, but when there's too much uplifting energy, you can burn people out because you're just doing, it's too intense. And so, instead of healing people, you could poison them with sound, yeah. Of course, when people are really comfortable, playing loud is good too, because sometimes people are comfortably in their head. Okay. Right, we're comfortably thinking too much, and you can read it in the air as you do, as you do sound healing for not just yourself. Of course, you can read it in yourself. Sometimes you're doing sound healing, but your mind's not present. You have to learn to detect yourself first before you can read the outside. When you can read yourself good, and you check your ego, you stay humble, then you can see a lot sharper. But it's not you seeing, you let the universe show you something by paying attention. They're all difficult. Is it easier to learn the flute? I wouldn't approach it like that. You should follow what inspires you. My first sound healing tools are actually Tibetan bowls. And then I got a set of Tibetan bowls. And then I have a set of crystal bowls, which I used for 3 years heavily because they're loud. When you're outdoor doing public sound bath in the beginning, the crystal bowls can cover a lot of area, and the Tibetan bowls, if you go outdoors, you need to mic them up, which means you need to get audio equipment. So many people go with crystal bowls because they're good at projecting sound. But they're also easy to break if you're not aware, because they're glass. Right, because everything that we do with the Mystic Village, we're mobile. We're always moving bowls, audio equipment. Everything has to be set up within an hour to an hour. And so when you do it for years, you learn the techniques on how to mic things, how to use it effectively in different environments, outdoor and indoor. Doing sound healing indoor is completely different than outdoor. You know that? Welcoming Safidami. What about denting metal bowls? Denting doesn't matter as much, but cracking them by dropping them. I've never cracked a Tibetan bowl before, but I've seen online people cracking them by dropping them. Like, how? They're pretty indestructible if you don't drop them from like a high level, on concrete. Right? If you drop the Tibetan bowls on grass, it's fine. Can you repair it? Yes, everything can be repaired. Crystal bowls and Tibetan bowls. Unless you like completely terribly crack your crystal bowls. But of course, the tuning will be off and not the same. But the truth is that it doesn't need to be tuned. You just need to learn to be present with what you hear, right? Like this. And the way to be present with what you're hearing is to breathe with what you're hearing. Shout out to my brother Arrow Eyes too for doing the sound bath. We got all the sound healing practitioners up in here. Zen Master Mark Arrow Eyes waiting for Sister Willow to arrive now. Got the whole gang. Is this a sound bath? Kind of. It's a sound bath with gentle conversation about spirituality. Thank you for the Sunday live. Thank you, Steve. Empress Sally's here. Somebody said they needed spiritual consultation or advice. You can just ask the question if you wish. The reason why I'm talking during the sound bath is because I'm trying to connect with you and still do a sound bath. Because why? When you're online, you want to feel connection. Because not everybody, there's a time for it too. Sometimes I go quiet for a while. Have you ever heard the deep booming voice within? If I eat a lot of beans? I don't think that's the booming sound you're talking about. Welcoming Hope. Just came back from a Marilyn Manson concert. Good time for a sound bath. The voice before the Kundalini pops. No, the voice. Who told you about that? The voice before the Kund. The only thing I heard pop is the rainbow body. I just watched a documentary of Tibetan lamas. When they achieve a really high state of meditation, a thunderclap happens and a rainbow appears. And for some reason, their body is buried deep underground and become a tiny body. YouTube it. It's hard to find that video too. It's like secret knowledge. It's a cool video of like, wait, what? A Tibetan Lama can meditate so deeply, he reach enlightenment and become a rainbow. Like, this is not regular knowledge, Do you believe in aliens? Depends on how you define aliens. Some people are alien to their happiness. Some people, they don't feel connected to people. They feel they're not from this planet. Do you know Ram Dass? Yes. Many people ask me about Ram Dass for sure. I followed more of the foundation of Buddhism and respect a lot of Hinduism practices because there's a lot of interlapping knowledge that I respect for sure. But if you follow too many maps, you can get lost. You know what I'm saying? warriors of the rainbow, Hopi. What do you think about samurai warriors? I like the Zen culture behind the Japanese foundation that make them really structured, but it does create a ton of pressure. Not so healthy for people sometimes. What white tea do you recommend? It depends. It's not, I don't, tea is medicine. Like, there's a reason why I choose a certain tea to drink. I don't just pick random stuff. Right, so the way you understand how the tea works with you is you drink it and you meditate with it. So you know when you drink this tea, what do you notice going on with you? Like what effects do you notice? Because every tea is gonna have different effects on you. Right, some tea helps your mind to be really sharp. Some tea focus more on creativity. Some tea is really good for like meditation and emptiness. Some tea is good for bedtime. Some tea brings out fire energy, right? Some tea makes your energy more feminine, more yin energy. And most of the time, people are gonna pick the things that in their comfort zone, because that's how you feel. But to drink the tea to balance you is how I drink it. So I drink the tea to balance. Like if I'm low energy, I'm gonna drink something that balance my energy more. Right. If you're tired, you might want to drink coffee or black tea, right? Naturally. Right? But when you're doing healing work and spiritual work, it's a bit different. You have to look at overlying energy, how much to drink, right? Even the amount of tea you drink. You have to be aware of that. Because you want to use your life instead of let life use you and be addicted to social media. You want to use the tea. This is why, but of course, green tea is overall really healthy for you because it has a lot of antioxidant, helps you digest very well, it's easy on the stomach, and it's delicious. Okay, it's delicious. Why are some people blocked abundantly? That's a great question, actually. We want something, but we don't need it. Some people think abundance is only about money. But you can have money, but be in lack of happiness. You can't always get what you want, but you get what you need. Agreed. And sometimes You get what you want, but then you realize you're still not happy. I got the girlfriend, I'm married, I got the white picket fence, I have the money, but I should be happy. But why am I not happy? Very interesting, right? I have everything, but I'm still not happy. And some people get lost in the world of desire for a long time because they think going outside for happiness is gonna make them happy. Whatever that attachment may be. Whether it's dating, hooking up, substance, car parts, shopping, traveling. Some people travel all around the world, but they're not present in the moment. So they're looking to go to more places, but they don't appreciate the day that they wake up. And then they get humbled by life to slow down.สวัสดีครับคุณจินตนาเจอกันอีกครั้งหนึ่งนะคนไทยอยู่ไหน Breathing in, be aware that you're breathing in. Breathing out, be aware that you're breathing out. Tomorrow, we're gonna be having a sound bath inside of a pyramid with my brothers and sisters of the Mystic Village at Unity of Houston. And you're gonna be there with us on live stream. It's a donation-based event again, because that's all we do, because God's plan for real. $7 p.m. Central Time, Texas time. We have a secret plan. We're gonna start the sound healing journey with a lot of fire energy, and then after everyone thinks we're gonna continue being fiery, we wash them over with chimes the whole time. So we have another secret technique called sound scanning. We get a Bluetooth speaker and we put a handle on it. You can get a handle, like a cup handle, right? You can Velcro, there's a handle that you can Velcro to a water cup. And so we will Velcro the handle onto a Bluetooth speaker, and then we put a playlist called Dreamy Vibes. On Spotify, there's a playlist. And as people are laying there, we scan the Bluetooth speaker. And it feels like there's a UFO with sound hovering around you and playing relaxing music. Right? So imagine a Bluetooth speaker. So in-person ASMR. God's playing. Dang, I'm telling them too many secrets. Can't tell them too many secrets. Good night, strawberry shortcake. Do you listen to rap music? I do. Thank you for the resub from Call Me Panda on Twitch. I appreciate that. I heard sacred sites will be activated on 888 portal. I'm going to try to go to a site I was called. Okay. Every day is a portal. The end. But if you like portal and gate thing, that new age spiritual stuff, God bless you. Every damn day is a portal for you to connect with love. Welcome to my life. No, that's the truth. Every day is a portal to love, if you're just present with it. How do I deal with my mommy passing? Recognize that it's not easy. If you're sad, just let yourself feel what you feel. And then realize that it's the natural human experience, the beginning and the end. But the spiritual experience, love, can never be created or destroyed. Energy, right? So just because her body's not there doesn't mean her love also died. Her love is closer to you more than ever, especially because you're half your mother, half your father. So we may miss seeing her with our human eye and a human touch, but on a metaphysical level, you have a new guardian angel supporting you every day. So when you breathe, you can breathe with your guardian angel. Now she's just with you permanently. But she's not there to be intrusive. The ego is intrusive. And of course, in the beginning, process your sadness. Like, go to a place and just think about all the amazing memories and be grateful that you are who you are because you had a great mother. Because if your mother wasn't great, you wouldn't be sad. And she's still great today. That's the truth. But I'm feeling like a sound bath. I'm feeling like a sound bath today, you know. I'm feeling like doing a little musical flow for your mother. Thank you, Sky Lilin. Thank you for your blessings. Thank you. I'm feeling like we should do a little music for her mom. My ego is always the main character. How do I keep it in check? When you think you're the main character, start realizing, why can't everybody be the main character? We can be the main character together. We can all be the one together. Because we are all the one. Because the one is within our hearts already. I hope you're ready for a sound bath. Maybe just 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, I'll say hi, see what's up. Om.
Ommmmmm.
Welcome everybody to Alice Mother Tongue. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you for being here, Timmy Time. Oh. Thank you for the raid from Veronica Rose. Thank you for your blessing. Let me shout out on Twitch. Sister Veronica Rose has raided with a party of 47. I hope you enjoy the relaxing vibes of the Loving Your Damn Self party of the Mystic Village here. Thank you so much. And I hope you enjoy. Maybe something deeper, right? Let's go deeper. How about we go to Japan? We call this flute the Shogun. How about we add a handpan to this? What do you think? Handpan? A digital one. Who's the sister that her mom just passed? So we can play the flute for her. Or she's grieving about her mother passing. Safidame. Whether she's here or not, we're gonna dedicate this one to you. the distractions, we can heal from the drug. We are one family, one love. Misuse the internet, not let the system use us. One love, one light, one design. Unite humanity and inspire mankind. Awaken the light of the hive source energy, activating inside. we doing? Test 1, 2, 3, testing. Thank you, Tracy. Shout out to Sister Safi. May you find peace on your grieving journey of your mother passing, and anybody else who may be going through grieving or sadness. This too shall pass, but we can be grateful for the journey. Welcoming cat cow. Cole. Welcoming Sister Toya, April, Azaris. Thank you for all the blessings, all the donations. You are my safe space. Yes, and we're here to help you to realize your safe space is within. Until you realize that, we're here to remind you. Breathing in, I'm aware that I'm breathing in. And breathing out, I'm aware that I'm breathing out. And community is an amazing thing to have, right? Spiritual community that reminds each other to love, to be peaceful, to be kind. Because sometimes we have to explain how to be kind, how to deal with sadness, and that's not really the most mainstream thing that people want. But we're here to make it mainstream. Shout out to Andrew Cisneros. We got Pizza Steve here, Labs Rock. Yogini Tech. Is there food you recommend you eat also? I recommend tea. Food-wise, สบายดี สวัสดีครับ สบายดีบ่ I think we can all benefit from eating more fruits and vegetables. Right. สบายดีหลายๆ Yeah. If you're having health issues, simply increasing your fruits and vegetables for an extended amount of time, it's going to heal a lot of yourself. Watching you is always soothing. ขอบใจ ไม่เป็นไรหรอก ต้องช่วยกันมีความสุข I love when you play the flute. You are. Thank you, Pelosino. I'm deciding right now if I should get rid of the horizontal YouTube or keep. Because right now there's a horizontal and vertical YouTube. And deciding. Eating healthy plants keep me open to love and peaceful. I learned to use caffeine. My energy is very feminine by nature, So caffeine is fire. But of course, caffeine that doesn't burn you out from tea. I rarely drink energy drinks. Maybe it'll be like only on a Monday or something. Right? So I learned to use caffeine and things that if you're somebody who worries too much already, depends on the kind of caffeine you drink too, especially coffee with a lot of sugar, right? And when you're drinking energy drink, it makes your brain more active. But tea, it gives you energy while helping you be calm. Yeah, matcha, all of it works. Matcha is a bit pricier. That's why I'm getting into matcha. I just ordered some matcha. It should be here. Black tea is delicious too. You just have to not abuse it, Can you talk about kindness and joy? All kindness is self-kindness. Because if you don't have it for yourself, there's no other way to have it. When we have kindness for other people, it's because we live from the kind heart. But if we don't feel kind for ourselves, but we're only kind to others, it's called BS kindness. We're doing it for attention. We're being kind for attention, even though our cup is empty. That's a lot of people. And because why? Sometimes we're not taught how to love ourselves and to be kind to ourselves. We talk bad about ourselves quietly. I work as a breakfast chef. Should I drink tea? Make your life work. In the morning, I drink coffee. Because why? Coffee is a sharp energy. And in the morning, when you're just getting started, it's useful. But that's the only time I drink coffee right now. Right? But of course, it takes effort to brew the tea, and we're not drinking bag tea. We're drinking sexy tea. It's called full leaf, loose leaf tea, the bougie. Because if you're not drinking the bougie, you're not going to be inspired, because bag tea is not inspiring. But when you start brewing with a full leaf, like, you know what I'm saying? I got bags of tea. Like full leaf is nothing compared to the ขอบคุณครับแม่ลูกดกลูกดก I think. How do you use discernment about being nice or being kind? Dang, she asking all the deep question today. I like it. Because to me that means you are a seeker. Like you're here you're looking for something. สวัสดีครับ When you're a nice guy like me, you oftentimes become a people pleaser. But you need to learn to love your damn self first. That's the thing people don't want to hear. Your cup empty, how you gonna fill other people's cup? But now that your cup is full, people come to use you. When you have a loving heart, people want to hang out with you. They want to say, come out to the club with me. Right? Come out to the club with me. เวลาเราเป็นคนดีที่มีอารมณ์ที่บวกอารมณ์ที่ happiness มี joy ในจิตใจใช่ไหมครับ When you have joy in your heart, people want to take you places. But then they take you places that lower your vibration. Like it disconnects you. Eventually you want to mature. Right? Because if you keep going out to the bar and the club and it doesn't make you happy, you have to tell these friends, hey, I love you and all, but I'm changing my lifestyle. I'm not going to the club no more. Sorry, I quit drinking. So you have to have boundaries with people who love you, because people who love you too much don't love themselves. Welcoming Frederick, thank you. Right, because why they come to take from you. ใช่เวลาเรามีพลังงานที่บวกนะครับคนเขาจะมาใช้เรามากขึ้นแต่ละ like when you have positive energy for yourself, people want to come use you. You need to teach these people how to love themselves so that they don't come to take from you. That's why I can stream for 10 to 12 hours a day, because y'all don't drain me. I don't let you drain me, because I teach you, I share with you the knowledge of love yourself. So the stream is filling each other's cup by starting to fill your cup first. รักไร้เงื่อนไขใช่ครับ unconditional love for yourself ต่อตัวเองครับต่อตนเองและผู้อื่นแต่ก่อนที่เราจะรักบางคนน่ะมีรักไร้อะไรนะ I'm learning Thai right now ไร้เงื่อนไขต่อคนอื่นแต่ไม่มีต่อตัวเองแสดงว่าไม่มี Some people have unconditional love for other people but not themselves. That's called BS, unconditional love. Everything starts within. Compassion for others starts with self-compassion, because for you to have compassion for others, you have to come from a perception of compassion. Because if you have it within, then you can use it. If you don't got it for you, you're using BS. And you do it with a smile and come home and be drained, and then you roll it up, light it up, and then what happened? You numb yourself. Why? You forgot yourself. You spend all your energy on everyone else. And you need alcohol, take off the edge. And we're not just talking about one margaritas, we're talking about shots. We're talking about let's go out to Coachella. We're talking about let's go out all night and drink till we pass out. Ew. Did you know that people do that? I didn't know that. Some people's goal is to drink till they black out. I didn't know that was a trend. Yeah, anyways, yeah, that's the dark side of the reality, right? Because I learned from Sister Emily, right? When you have friends from dark beginning, they tell you about their story like, y'all drink to black out. What? It's terrible. I don't drink, go out or talk to people. So your issue is family, or how to stop taking sleeping medicine for my night tremors. Is that like a nightmare? You have to learn how to pee. Is this a rerun? No, it's not a rerun. I'm actually live right now. I know. It's like, wait, why is this dude live right now? So if you're having nightmares, people, and you want to reduce your nightmare, be around more positive-minded people. Like this community teaches you to have a positive mindset. But you have to be around positive energy constantly and learn how to not attach yourself to darkness. Your dark thoughts that happen, right? Dark thoughts happen. Let's be real. We all have really negative thoughts that are dark sometimes, Some of us have that like very high levels, and some people it's just like, whoa, that was weird. Okay, so for you to sleep better, you have to learn how to reduce the dark thoughts. And the way to reduce the dark thoughts is to learn to focus on positive thoughts. Okay? Yes, well, right now we're multi-streaming on TikTok, YouTube, Twitch, and Facebook. Okay? But Facebook quiet, you know what I'm saying? Facebook is quiet. And so the easiest way to move yourself from a dark thought is to use positive affirmation and feel it. The feel it part is the secret. You can use positive thought and don't feel positive energy. You can use positive affirmation but don't feel positive love. And we don't want to try to use the positive energy to cover up the mind. Let the mind do its thing, but you commit yourself to the faith of love. So what's a positive affirmation that you use? We can practice doing positive affirmation right now. So I can show you การคิดบวกการพูด positive คำพูดภาษาไทยที่เขาเรียกว่านะคำพูดที่ทำให้เรารู้สึกดี Okay คำที่ดี Okay, so for example, you have really dark thoughts. You can use the word I am love. I am light. What did I just do? You have to remember the breath. I am love. I am light. Because your breath is not in your mind. Your breath is here in the moment. But the moment you start thinking about you start using too much mental visualization, you don't even need to think. Just feel. How do you feel? I give myself permission to feel love. I allow myself to feel. I myself had issues with feeling. I didn't know I needed to give myself permission to feel. I was so insecure with feeling love because I judged myself too much in the past. I allow myself to feel love. I give myself permission to feel joy. How do you say permission? I allow myself. How do you say permission in Thai? I gotta Google this. Excuse me. How to say permission in Thai?
In Thai, that's การอนุญาต
อนุญาต การยอม การอำนวย ฉันอนุญาต อนุญาต ให้มีความรู้สึก ฉันอนุญาตตัวเองให้มีความสบาย ฉันอนุญาตตัวเองให้มีความสุข I give myself permission to happy. The thing is, I feel joy every time I say all this stuff because I've been doing it for years, and you can start today. And in the beginning, the mind goes, this is so cheesy. For real. When you first start doing positive affirmation, you judge yourself like, this is I'm BSing myself. This is cheesy as hell, right? Because it's really awkward because your ego judge yourself for trying to be positive. Is he reading? Yes, I am. I'm always looking at all the chats, okay? Yeah, in the beginning, it seems like you're faking it because you don't believe. ฉันอนุญาตและเปิดรับความรักและความสุขรอบตัวฉัน Okay. Then we got Thai people practicing positive affirmation in here, man. We got the Thai people up in here. This is a breakthrough. Do you have tips for breakup? Thank you. Welcoming Alice, New York. Do you speak Spanish? Yo hablo español poquito, no mucho. Tengo muchos amigos latinos. Dang, I'm letting all the secret. Amigos y amigas, okay? The same thing. Okay? Dang, they know my secret now. Then we do multicultural. Love your damn self, you know. Inhalar. Exhalar. Because I've taught meditation. I've guided some Spanish meditation before. God, you know, you can't limit the way you serve. If God and the Buddha need you to serve in Thai, you better be guiding Thai meditation. If you need to be teaching people meditation in Spanish, you better start learning inhalar, exhalar, okay? You know. ลมหายใจเข้าลมหายใจออกพองหนอยุบหนอพองหนอยุบหนอพุทโธเข้าพุทโธออกสัมมาอรหังสัมมาอรหังสัมมาอรหังโอมานิปะเมโอมานิปะเมโอมานิปะเมโอมานิปะเมโอมานิโอมานิปะเมโอAnd so together, we practice joy. Sometimes we don't realize we're blocking our own happiness. We're blocking because imagine there was a time in my life where I didn't know, I just thought I'm not good enough in everything that I did. Congrats, Lady KK. It's called low key. Like on the low key, you secretly think you're not good enough, but you don't realize it. I had to sit in meditation and use positive affirmation, the hardest affirmation for me to do. I love who I am. It's one of the hardest affirmations to do for me in the past. Try it. Like, you feel like if you don't truly love yourself, you can feel like, ew, yucky. I love myself. I want y'all to try that on yourself. Okay? I want you, if you can try that right now, and see how you feel. I am enough. I am enough is one of the main mantras I use because I used to believe I'm not good enough. So it's one that I make myself. I am enough. I love who I am. And if you don't love who you are, why don't you? Here comes the rabbit hole. Here comes the next mission. Why don't you love? Can you just love who you are with all your imperfections? Well, รักตัวเองได้ไหม เราอาจจะไม่เป็นคนที่ไม่ perfect แต่เราต้องพยายามรักตัวเองต้องอนุญาตให้ตัวเองมีความสุขเพราะไม่มี There's no one else to give you that permission to be happy but you ไม่มีคนอื่นอนุญาตให้เรามีความสุขได้ยกเว้นตัวเองแต่บางครั้งมันยากเพราะว่าเราคิดว่าเราไม่มีความสุขมาหลายปีมาอาจจะบางครั้งพ่อแม่เราเป็นคนที่ไม่มีความสุขอาจจะสอนให้เราไม่มีความสุขครับการอยู่ชีวิตของเราอาจจะเงียบ Sometimes we live in a quiet misery of joy of unhappiness. We just keep to ourselves but we're not happy. And there's so many people like that. I don't want to see that. That's why we're out here teaching people meditation, positive affirmation. Without gatekeeping, there is no Patreon. There's no private readings. But there are a bunch of scammers trying to give you a paid reading, okay? Because when you serve Buddha and God and Jesus, when you're about helping people, sometimes they come to scam people, okay? The only real one is the number 4. And so what we do in here is called unconditional love, pure, donation based only. I never ask you for money. But when you do this for free, the scammers see this as a cash cow. But I just see people happier, but then they get mad at me because they think I'm trying to ask for their money. So remember, this stream is about community purely. And it's looking to remind you, you've been amazing. You just forgot. And we're here to remind each other, you've been beautiful. You just need to remind yourself that you got a one-of-a-kind beauty. And that beauty is something beyond mental conception. La India says, I progress a lot with you. Thank you for practicing. If I'm a dictator, am I absolutely? Is a dictator a human being or not? How do you know I am? I don't. I don't expect you to do anything. But the people that practice, they're a lot happier. And then they tell the stream, they've been loving their damn self and there's results. The end. Thinking. But if I love myself and in the same time when you love yourself, there's no buts. If you love yourself but you're not a good person, if you're not a good person, how can you love yourself? Because you have to practice love. This is why you can lie to yourself. Because loving people unite people. They bring people up. Actions speak louder than words. You can identify as happy and be miserable. You can identify as infinite love and feel unhappiness, because the label means nothing if you don't do the work. But nowadays, changing labels is cute, easy to do. Because a lot of it is politics. What work do you need done? You have to practice genuine gratitude. You can practice I love who I am. Thank you for my life. Thank you for you're saying it, but there's no emotion. Do something for you. You go into the nature and you breathe. The music you listen to is music that brings you peaceful, not one that's noisy, You like the horizontal? What if I always do something for me, but I don't feel peace? That's a great question. Dang, she asking a really good question. Let me just add you, because, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not normal to see somebody because you know why? Because you're serious about you've been looking for it. That's impressive. You're asking all the right questions that lead you to something, that lead you to this thing, to live this kind of life. That's exciting for me. I'm like, a lot of people don't be asking these questions because they're not doing the work to get to the question. Right? I'm just like, this is a demonstration of the questions that lead you to more happiness. People, okay? So you're a role model right now of how to do the work. I'm available, but many people may not ask the depth of these questions because they're not doing the work to get to these questions. Because when you do the work, when you get to a certain question, you can tell what level people are at. And you know what's crazy is, like, you could be 5 questions away from realizing you don't need to ask anymore. You're just open. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine you're like 5 deep questions away from like a long-lasting happiness that requires you to practice. But that's how powerful the spiritual work and journey with your community is. So, and of course, and then when you get to these, when you start answering it and find fulfillment, you feel this thing called bliss for a good while. You're like, I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. And then eventually you're like, okay, what's more? Now help other people. And that's the difficult part. Helping yourself is already difficult. And then helping others, like, they don't even want to listen to me at this point. My own mama don't want to listen to me. Thank you, Haley Jones. Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Again, when you see people doing the work, to me that's what I get impressed by, people who do the work, who ask the question. Right? I ask y'all questions. I used to do card reading. The card reading is used to ask you questions because you're not looking for the questions in life. Thank you. Right, a lot of people use card reading to make money from you, and your life stay the same. I'm just crying in the club. But you can use the card reading to help people get to a certain question that they don't ask. Why are you still angry at your father, even though it doesn't make you happy? How is anger going to help your life become better? This is the work, people. But of course it keeps unfolding. And as you feel deep joy for yourself, you're you start helping others, and when you start helping others, you realize, holy crap, this is difficult. Maurus says, I'm mad at you for asking these questions that force introspection and accountability. How dare you? You can always, you can check the link in the bio for a $111 reading and you get nothing. I resonate with that reading. Thank you. Take my money now. Please take it. Even though my life not really progressing, take my money. And so when you do it for free, then that's what you gotta. Let's get back to that question. What was the question again? I'm trying to answer it, before. But there was a teaching there. Right? When God presents, you have to see, because everyone here is an expression of the universe. Right? And so there's just something whoa. That start twinkling. It's twinkling. If you're in, oh, thank you. Let me see, what's the question? Gotta go back. What's her name? Yogini Tech? Yogini Tech. Okay, maybe somebody can lagging. I guess you can just ask again if you remember. Even when I look and feel. Oh, what if I always do things for me and I still have no peace? Okay, there we go. Thank you. Because I'm spending that much time asking for it because it's a powerful question. What if you're spending time on you but you don't feel peace? Because you are you're doing too much and you're not slowing down enough because you have a lot of fire energy. Right? Yogini tech. I'm like, that's a masculine. That is a masculine yogini tech. Right? That's because you're moving too much. You don't know how to slow down and chill. Many people think doing more, right? You can do for you nothing. Nothingness, just sit there and enjoy nature or do something that helps you be present. It's like people who do yoga and the whole time they're in their heads. But they can do really, right? You could do intricate yoga poses. But it's more of it's not meditative. It's more body engaged. And then you're on to the next thing. And so sometimes we're so on to the next thing that we're not deeply present with who we are. Because we taught to go from soccer practice. Right, look, what did they teach us in school? From first period, you go to second period, to third period, to fourth period. There's recess, fifth period, sixth period, eighth. Right, so our life becomes like that. That we don't have time, because they don't teach us take the time to de-stress. When we come home from school, we're watching Nickelodeon, Pokemon, Digimon, Family Guy, and we don't know how to slow down and feel grounding and connect with ourselves. Video games, video games. Oh God, video games. It's a huge. Okay, thank you, Sammy Star, for coming by. Thank you for the blessings, Haley, Rainbow, and Davina. Sometimes my mind wants to jump on the plane to the Himalayas. You know from the Buddha, happiness is not the destination. Happiness is the journey. But we're taught to pursue happiness. I'm in the pursuit of happiness, and I know everything that's shining always gonna be gold, yeah. I'll be fine once I get it. I'll be good. But you don't realize where happiness comes from, and you chase forever thinking it's in romantic relationships. Then you get heartbroken, you have surface level relationships and connection that lower your vibes even more because you don't know better. And so many people who find the spiritual path, we get humbled, you know what I'm saying? Like, we get humbled by heartbreak and disappointments because we have so much expectations that gets destroyed, you know. Hey, welcoming Never Say Never. Welcoming Ruby. Okay, have a good night, Sister Haley. Or have a good day. You're like, I want love, but how come this person treats me like crap? Because love is more about you and yourself than somebody else. But you don't want to hear that crap. You know what I'm saying? I'm dealing with agoraphobia. I've been trying to work on being present. What is that again? I heard that before. That's like the second or third time I heard. Is it? What is agoraphobia? Fear of large crowds. If you fear large crowds, you leaving the house, you're scared of the public, right? Let's just say social anxiety, right? To, like, in general, like being around other humans. Right? Being around other humans. Yeah, it's like a severe social anxiety then. It's okay. Your being here allows you to, number one, don't expect anything from human beings other than yourself. Don't expect people to be kind. Don't expect people to be hateful. We have stereotypes and patterns, but that's not the absolute. Have no expectations from other people, but know that some people are in pain. Some people have been hurt, and that's why they have mental health issues, right? I ride the metro, the bus often. On the bus, there's always sometimes people randomly yelling. That's reality. Many people have mental health issues that are not healed, and emotional issue and trauma that's unhealed. Even people who have a lot of money, but instead of screaming out in the public, they find a way to medicate over the counter, under the counter, or illegal substances. Okay, so learning more about the truth of society, it helps you to understand many people smile while they're depressed. Many people laugh when they feel sad. Here's this, no one is perfect, but we act like it sometimes. And that's why I don't hang around those people. That's why we have a loving community, because we're not here to act happy. Hell no. Acting happy, we have to face the unhappiness so that we can work towards it. If we pretend to be happy, there's nothing to work towards. We're just putting the happiness mask while we feel deeply insecure. Right? Now, to get to practically, if you want to prepare yourself for society, I have social anxiety. You know why? Growing up, my father always spoke for me into my 20s. Growing up, my father always spoke for our family in everything that we did. So I didn't know how to use my voice because I was so sheltered. So it took a long time for me to learn how to use my voice because I just was not taught to use my voice other than bowing to elders. สวัสดีครับ สวัสดีครับ Hello. Yes sir. Yes ma'am. And then shut up. Or I didn't say shut up. You just be quiet. Right? And so it took me a long time. Here's a secret. Okay. You can visualize. You can use the art of visualization to visualize talking to people. You can study how to, like I had to study how to socialize with people. Here's the detail. When you're talking to somebody, you don't want to stare into their eye for a long time because it's very, like it feels so invasive. So from time to time you want to look away because you don't want it to be so intense. But if you don't study how to socialize with people, you don't know that. Right? Imagine you're talking to somebody and you're trying, like you don't want to come off aggressive. Not staring at them for the whole time helps. Right? So if you have a social anxiety, learn how society works and learn how to socialize and techniques. Sometime, right? So I look at people's eyes and then I look away and listen. Sometimes we think that is like disrespect, but it's not. Right? It's not disrespect. We're actually respecting them by not, unless they're talking about something really important, like you know what I mean? Like if something really sad happened, something really important is different. But if they're just casually, hey, how's your day? It's good, you know. Because sometimes you don't want to send the wrong message, giving the people. Now, sometimes you have a crush on people. That's a different issue. You want to socialize with them because you have a crush on them. So you start doing this thing. Love your damn self, people. Love your damn self, please. That's right, because the thing is, you want to socialize, but you're coming off creepy. Why? Because you're doing weird stuff like you're trying to send a message that you like them, but it's an immature way to. Unless you're right. And judging others doesn't help either. Yeah, but we're not talking about like socializing. Yeah, I mean the thing is, yeah, judging definitely doesn't help. Right? Unless you want to, but here's the truth. A lot of people who judge each other hang out with each other. And that's why you have a bunch of BS friends. That's the truth. A lot of people pretend don't judge, but at the end of the day, human beings judge each other because that's what the brain does. But you know what the heart does? When the brain judges, the heart has compassion. When I hear people say, I don't judge people, I smell BS. Your brain naturally judges because it's trying to make sure you don't get attacked. You're trying to make sure they don't have, right? Is this person trying to flirt with me? Is this person trying to get me to join a multi-level marketing? Right? If you don't make judgment, you don't realize what is people's intention. Are they trying to get me to sell? Are they trying to get me to join their Herbalife? Are they trying to get me to join their Amway? Are they trying to get me to sell coffee? Right? And so naturally your mind makes a judgment, but your heart can have compassion. Right? But of course you can disagree. You can disagree. This is what I experience, okay? And and that's a huge, that's what I practice. Right? The mind helps us to see, okay, it's a dark alley and there's people there. You might not want to walk around there because if you have street smart, you could be robbed in a back alley. You're like, oh, 3 people in a dark alley. Let me just go walk by them. Unless you really have to walk there, you're going to walk a different way if you got street smart. Many people don't have street smart because they've been sheltered. But when you've been on the street for a while, you already know. Don't even go that way. You're going to get robbed, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But some people don't know better because they're not paying attention. When you got street smart, you're like, that's why I don't even go out at night. If I go out, I'm going to the dang grocery store. It's a rare occasion. I'm going to Kroger's, getting some eggs and milk, and I'm coming right home. We're not going to the bar. We're not going downtown anymore. We're not going to Midtown. Are you teaching everything? No, it's just from life experiences that I feel is useful to you. Yeah. I'm not here to talk about aliens. I don't care about aliens. You know what I'm saying? You can go talk to Joe Rogan. I'm not here to talk about politics. What about fasting? Are starseed considered to be aliens? We're all one. We're all one. The end. Okay. So when you're fasting, the master recommended us fasting before, but it's not fasting is not just with food. It's like sensory deprivation or an extended retreat to where you're with yourself. Right? Silent retreat, basically. At the end of the day, it's a silent retreat. Because it gets you to be with yourself and see the baggage, right? See the baggage. Sometimes you're carrying something and you don't know you're carrying it. And so when you're not online, when you're not doing anything but just sitting and being and journaling, you start to figure yourself out because you're making time to be with yourself. And so you have to see what is your intention for fasting. Right? You have to. Some people fast, but they don't know the intention. And so this is why there's many retreats. But many retreats that people go on, they're not quiet. There's a lot of partying and drinking going on when they go camping. So many people aren't actually present in the moment. Right? We're looking to do stuff, but when we do fasting, we're not looking on YouTube, we're not on our phone. We reduce the amount of food we eat, or we don't eat at all. Maybe we just drink some soy milk, orange juice, or just some juice. But we're not chugging it either. Right? And so, again, I have to say consult your doctor, because some people live in fear. Consult your doctor first. If you don't got faith, don't even think of it. If you live in fear, don't think of, fasting. Before you fast, you have to raise your faith in yourself, because fasting is not easy if you're somebody who lives in fight or flight. Because I'm hungry, oh God, what if I don't have my vitamins? Right? Fasting, right? And so fasting food may be difficult, but fasting from the phone and social media. What's another way to fast? A long meditation. Which is why we do sound bath. But many people, when you're doing sound bath online, y'all playing video games. When I'm online, my focus is to just be with my breath, myself, and engage with the community. That's it. Sometimes, if the phone rings, I'll check it, but I'm not here to be somewhere else. But some of y'all are in a moment, but somewhere else. You're in your head about your ex, your money, what you don't have. Which is, when you don't have discipline, your mind becomes a wandering ghost. You want this thing, but you don't have money. You want to go to Thailand, but you can't afford it. You want to have friends, but you don't know how. You want a girlfriend, but you don't have social skills. Damn. You want to play the flute, but you don't want to practice. Damn. You want to do sound healing, but you go, I can't afford a singing bowl. Everything you want to do, you make the amazing reason to not do them. That's called hungry ghost. You want something, but you don't have it. You can't have it. How do you keep the discipline out of your way? Can you redefine that question, please? Because I'm not sure what you mean. How do you keep the discipline out of your way? Do you have any videos on YouTube? No. I mean, I do have it. But you can just ask me right now while I'm live and do it. Because when you ask live, you're doing the internal work. This is why I made a big deal about Sister Yogini Tech asking these questions. Right? I'm live for you. So that you don't have to go look somewhere else. Like, just ask it now. But the thing is, your trust in me may not be high yet. Because we just met. Maybe you just talked to me today. I'm just some random bald dude. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Take your time to be here. You don't have to trust me. But if you want to gain the most out of it, Having some faith in the person that you're asking helps. But to have faith in a person, you have to spend some time. So it takes time for people to trust each other. And I'm aware that that you might want to be here for a month first before you know, and many people will ask deep questions already. So, and at least it's free. You don't lose anything. And I'm not here to try to change your religion. I'm not here to convert anybody. Because it's about love. The discipline also gets in the way. Attachment to it. Well, if your discipline is creating attachment, then you are attached. You could be disciplined and not be attached. You use the discipline. You use meditation. Some people become addicted to doing meditation and yoga, and they're not using it. They just overuse the damn hammer. Imagine using a hammer as a screwdriver. Use the damn screwdriver. Like sometimes you need to use silence, but we're trying to positive affirmation everything like Yogini Tech, right? She good at positive affirmation, but she need to learn to be more silent. Many people love sound bath, but they don't know how to be with their own breath. They just want ding dong. Right. Many people love spiritual knowledge. They become addicted to reading more Buddhism, more Bible, more and more, but they don't feel happiness. But don't say that out loud, because then people get triggered if you tell them the truth. Telling people suggesting maybe you're not actually happy. They don't want to hear that, right? But when you work for God and Buddha, and they don't pay you, you can say whatever the hell you want. And that's why I love what I do. Because I don't have to BS with people because they pay my bills. Right? But whenever you work for money and you have to tell the truth, you're like, no, I don't want to say that because then Amy will never come back to the stream. She's going to be angry at me. No, I should just be more gentle with the way I approach. So let me be around the bush because then I might lose donations. And okay, there's a lot of angry people, blah, 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 blah. So instead of learning to just speak from your heart, now you got filters. Don't speak this way because they pay your bills. You're working for money and not God. But you say you work for God, but link in the bio. And that's okay. You're welcome to practice spirituality the way you want. Joke's on you, I don't pay my bills. Yeah, keeping it real. And so when you keep it real, and you got all type of religious people in here, open-minded ones, a lot of open-minded Christian people in here, Buddhists in here, agnostic people. But of course, when you're uniting all types of people, the people who see you as a threat, right? Many people will see you as a threat too. Oh no, he's taking people from our community. We're all one community, damn it. We're all brother and sister. If we're happy, we all win. But instead, oh no. He's teaching these people the wrong thing. Repent and you will be saved. I'm like, whoa, excuse me? It's like it's football team. And I told her, look, I love Jesus. I also love Buddha. I also love Krishna. because they all represent love. I respect you if your deepest love is Jesus Christ, your Lord and Savior. I respect that because I understand some people have not been exposed to any other culture, so I don't blame you because Shiva, Rama, Ganesha, right? Yeah, and so this is where I'm not here. I'm just here to respect because Jesus would respect, Buddha would respect each other, Krishna. Because we don't need to make it political and separate. We're all one team, team love. But when we're on two different team love, I don't know which, you know what I'm saying? Team love, hashtag team love. And it's not my last name, okay? That's so controversial. She said it's delusional to think they have power. You should pray to God. Okay, let's see what you say. Ali says, I just talked about this with someone and it got ugly and they were offended. I'm spiritual. Brothers and sisters, you are in a highly curated environment online. This community that you're in is highly filtered. Filtered with love and joy and respect. So when people, and so we're here honest with each other. We're here we're here understanding of each other. And so, and it's free. I'm not trying to convert you, right? So the amount of just openness in this community is, it makes me it makes me show up and stream every day. Okay. Because look at the beauty that we feel together. All walks of life. That it's not a business around here. It's an actual community, and you don't need to have read any spiritual text. Because the Holy Scripture is in your heart already. We all got it in here already. That's the beauty. To me, L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. B is very, very extraordinary. You know what I'm saying? You are it. Right, so when I see people switch from Buddhism to Christianity, they're following what works for them. In the beginning, I didn't get it either. But when you see they both represent love, you're like, oh, we're all one team. But the politics and the ego doesn't want us to do that. Why? It's harder to propagandize when we don't identify as a certain group. Oh no, I'm using those kind of words now. You can't, I don't know nothing. Can I find what you have found with just Can I find what you have found with just intellect? Reading about love does not mean you feel love. That's so painful to say, okay? You can read and talk about love all day and not even feel it. Some people talk about what they think is God all day and don't even feel the love of God. And that's painful to hear. And to tell somebody that, ouch. It's like loving Jesus and don't even feel Jesus' love every day. It's a stunner. It's like loving Krishna and you just chant Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 and don't even feel the love of Krishna alive playing the flute in your heart. Just don't know how someone is offended by spirituality. Spirituality is a threat to people who are close-minded. And right, when you're close-minded, you may see you see many things from fear. Because why would you live from fear? Because you don't know better. Which is called ignorance. You just don't know better. And so this is why educating each other helps. But of course, this education, when it comes to spirituality, is controversial because it can be seen as religious conversion. We're trying to convert people to Buddhism. We're trying to convert people to no. And so because many people cannot conceptualize that there is knowledge about love that's not religious. Because spiritual knowledge crosses over with many religions. Right? It's the weaving. But it all comes from the same material. Love. No. But there's a lot of politics involved. Why? There's a big church. If people stop going because they find spirituality, they gotta keep the doors open. The Vatican, if people start being more spiritual, they're gonna go to their inner Vatican. When people start becoming more spiritual, they're gonna find their inner church, their inner temple. And there's a big building to pay for. They don't want to have to start selling property to pay the bills. If you sell one property, you have to slowly, because what people are doing, they're following whatever your community's bullet point. We believe in these things and we come together. But as you realize, humanity we're all brothers and sisters, and there's like a universal bullet point that connects all human beings, which destroys the walls that religion may create. What I believe is there's teachings, but right, Jesus has teachings, Buddha has teachings, but many people turn that into a religion. But the teaching is not about creating an establishment outside. It's about creating an inner temple. And many people miss that because people took what they taught and turned it into an establishment outside. And so they disconnect with the inner temple because we're praying to the cross, the statue, but the real thing we're praying to is something already within. But that can be controversial because that's going against like why religion is even created. Like, why would you need to go to the temple if the temple is within? But here's the key. When you have a community of people who agree about the inner temple, now you have a useful community not just divide, conquer, control, and politics. But right? This is why you have to stay humble, stay under the radar. I don't go into this kind of talk often. You know why? It pisses a lot of religious people off. A ton of people. Because when you have an open mind, you listen to it, it's true. The Buddha did not start Buddhism. A king in the 5th century turned it into an establishment. Do you think Jesus started, right, Christianity? But if you say this too loud, you have to learn how to play the game, people. Right now we have many people who are open-minded, seekers, spiritual people. But during the daytime, I won't be, right, there's a time and place for it, but not all the time. Love your damn self, breathe in and out is enough, right? So when we get to this kind of talk, you have to play dumb a lot. You have to crack jokes a lot. Because when you crack jokes, they think you're a clown and then they leave. And then the rest of the people are here, they know I'm cracking jokes. Because you have to be willing to be a clown for God. Because some people, they come here with closed-mindedness and they yell at you to repent. Yes, it's live. I know. Yeah. Because not everyone will be on the same wavelength and channel with you. But why do you think I'm streaming 12 hours a day? Because we're uniting all the light workers and seekers and open-mindedness. Right? Because these people, like, it's right, it takes time. But this is why the community is so tight-knit. Because we're like we on the same page. This guy ain't charging money. He's not, right? He's not trying to convert to religion. It's about love. He respects Jesus. He respects Buddha. He respects people. The community respects people versus trying to convert and telling them they go to hell if they don't, right? And so I'm just another bald guy. So let's just play the I'm just a bald guy. You know, just a bald guy. Let's play a little flute. Let's play a little flute. You have to learn how to play the game, people. Emancipate yourselves from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our mind. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? Is all I ever had. Redemption song. You know what? I should sing to y'all instead of the flute. Why don't we sing redemption song? Oh, pirates, yes, they rob I. Sold I to the merchant ships. itself the day to guide from the bottomless pit. But my head was made strong by the hand of the Almighty. We forward in this generation triumphantly. Won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? Is all I ever have. Redemption song, redemption song. Emancipate yourself from mental slavery. None but ourselves can free our minds. Have no fear for atomic energy, 'cause none of them can stop the time. How long shall they kill our prophets while we stand aside and look? Some say it's just a part of it. We've got to fulfill the book. Oh, won't you help to sing these songs of freedom? Is all I ever have. Redemption song. Let me read this comment real quick here. Kiki says, I love your voice. May I ask your opinion on people who do not want to reason with anyone and they happen to be your father? Maybe it is not the best place to ask directly such question. Just imagining we have a person. I know he is sensitive, and however he does not show it, and it hurts me. If you ask him, he'll say, I hate him, but I deeply love him and do not want to alienate him. What the rest of the family already does. My mom said, quote, let God handle that. You do not have the powers. And I agree, but until then what? We will just walk around each other and will not talk. That's what hurts for me. Mom said, quote, do not apologize this time. As I do. This is my father. He speaks bad when drinking and sober too. Evil things. And this hurts me to think of his mental state. Sometimes you really want to help your father or mother. Before you can help somebody who's deeply damaged, you need a brilliant light. That brilliant light is already within you, but you need to learn to activate it. You are made of half your father, half your mother. As you shine, your loving energy heals your father and mother too, naturally. Not what your ego thinks is shine. When you feel deep fulfillment and joy within yourself, and you smile with compassion and love, your father and mother will benefit from your joy, because it's not your joy, it's called unconditional love that you feel from within. God love, divine love, Buddha nature, Christ consciousness, Krishna consciousness, the Holy Spirit, the holiness, the oneness, your divine nature, Heavenly Father, is all the same thing. When you connect to that thing, you feel free, like you have an awake, you feel like you're reborn again. You're pure, you're clear, and you breathe and you feel fresh. And you do it humbly, nobody knows. And it's all in the moment now, not somewhere in your head thinking about different. It's here now. Because you face the skeletons in your closet. And you brought joy. And the skeletons are teaching for you to become stronger. Before you see the skeleton, but they become a guidance to how to turn on the light in the dark rooms of your consciousness. And when the light in your house, in your temple, in your kingdom, when your lighthouse is activated, when people look at you, they go, "What did you do?" You seem a lot happier. You just breathe. I just started loving myself more every day. And even when people judge you, it doesn't bring you down, especially your parents. Because they don't know something changed. They still see baby boy and baby girl. So when you master yourself, you become a brilliant lighthouse. And you can sit there with people who don't want your help. But you can help people just by sitting there and watching TV next to them and asking them, "You want wings or pizza? It's on me this time." And they go, "You're being a little weird today. I guess we'll have wings." They don't understand why you bought the wings. But every little interaction with sad people, they feel somebody cares. Every time you just sit there and be with people who don't need your help, they feel like somebody cares, but they don't know that's going on. You just have to try. You know how I show my father love? I watch the damn NBA with my father. When it's time for playoffs, I'm watching I don't watch basketball by myself ever. I only watch it because my father is an NBA fanatic. I celebrate. He's very excited about the NBA. I don't give a crap who shot a fadeaway three-pointer. But I can celebrate because you know why? My father needs somebody to celebrate with when there's a fadeaway three-pointer on Game 7 in the NBA. You know what I mean? So that is love. But it's not love like, "Hey, Father, I love you." You can say that if that's their love language, but not everyone has a different love language. From the 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. So when you learn how your father gives love and receives love, you can secretly be doing it. Right? I know he doesn't know I'm doing it because I love him, but I know he feels it. Why? Because I feel great when I'm watching basketball with he knows I got stuff to do. Right? But when I slow down and watch a movie with him just for like 10 minutes, it's because I'm trying to spend time with him. We may not have the deepest conversation, but my dad loves TV. And for you to watch TV with him, God showed me that just by watching TV with my father, it shows love. From time to time, I cut the grass, show love. So there's a book called The 5 Love Languages. I studied it intensely for years. Okay. If your love language is not expressive, and the other ones is what to do. The thing is, not all love language are expressive. It could be, right? I mean, there's a giving love and receiving love. Some people may not learn how to receive love in a certain language. My mother does not know how to receive kind words. I love you, Mom. She would sit there and feel awkward if I told her I loved her. Because why? I've done it. Okay? She feels really freaking awkward. Just sit there and feel insecure. I don't want to do that to my mother. Okay? So I wash the dishes. I take the trash out. I ask her, would you like to try this food that I brought? I made some coffee. Would you like some coffee? It's little things that make her feel somebody cares. What are you cooking for the temple this time? And then today she asked me, we have papaya salad. You want some? Of course, I'll have some. Right? So it's just more about paying attention to how to make your life harmonious. My family have low expectations. It's the little, as you get older, you don't have much expectation from anybody. So the little things matter more. Right? The little things matter more. Here's some flute for you. Thank you for all the gifts, by the way. I know I've been pretty focused on the energy tonight, so thank you to all the blessings, Cheryl, Tracy, the tall one, Mystica, Rainbow, Jazzy, Sue. Thank you for all the love, kindness, relaxation. Thank you to our life. Thank you that we woke up today. I need to practice some singing, so I hope you don't mind a little singing. So you don't like it, you just gonna have to deal with it, because tomorrow I'm gonna be singing this live at an event called, that's what we're doing, just a little bit. This little light of mine, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, let it shine. This little light of mine, good time. I hope that you feel inspired tonight, and shout out to Brother Arrow Eyes doing his part. And I took a long nap before I got on the stream. It's been a long day. Took a nap because look how beautiful it is in here today. It's the people who are here are many open-minded people here. Many healers, many people looking to unite, to celebrate, to heal. So I'm just grateful for all the amazing vibes that we're able to create online. A lot of people may look down on digital sound bath, but it's where people are. Now in-person sound heal, if you heard that in real life, in person, would be great, but guess what? It's hard to get 300, 400 people in a room to listen to a flute casually. But with online, it allows us to find a way to reach more people and hopefully stay authentic and genuine. And so with that, we're gonna end the stream with 3 ohms, and I'm gonna end the stream. Breathing in. Inhale. Breathing in. Thank you for your time. Thank you, Sister Jessica, Yogini Tech. Thank you to the Number Girl, Mystica, Ruby, Savannah. And I'll see you tomorrow here. I know every time I get on the stream, I make it a big event. I don't casually just get on here, because you don't know whose life we could be saving today. ขอบคุณครับ แม่ลูกดก Thank you to all the Thai people here. I know there's been more Thai people, so shout out to, because I was born in Thailand, raised in America, so glad. ดีใจที่มีคนไทยมานั่งสมาธิมาปฏิบัติธรรมะของจิตใจธรรมะของทั่วโลกพระพุทธศาสนาของคริสเตียนของทั่วโลกนะครับ No, we've been streaming for 3 hours? Almost 4 hours now, so yeah, eventually as we grow as practitioners, we will unite. I mean, we're already united, but sound healing event, just imagine. But I don't want to show up to a sound healing event with big ego. We want to show up and do amazing work and not just be cute and wear boho clothing, carry crystals around, be flashy, and not even be connected to the inner crystal. Love your damn self. Who knows, maybe we'll meet at Burning Man one year and do the work there. Peace.